Let's take a look at the real tier list, the solo self-found leaderboard. Highest Warlock clear is pit tier 126, and the highest pit tier clear is actually the Spiritborn at pit tier 136, which is funny because when I hear the Warlock is the weakest class, while 10 pit tiers can mean a significant difference, especially when starting out with a class, it's not what I would call unbalanced. So here's some of the Warlock builds that we're seeing and where to farm their gear. We've got the Fallen Lunatic with the Cage of Madness. You can get that from Grigor, and also the Seed of Horizon from Grigor. Dirge of Odium, it also runs. You can get that from Lord Zir. Apocalypse Warlock is still viable, even after its nerf. Hands of the World Breakers from Grigor. Some of them run Scepter of the Three. You can get that from Andariel. Tyrant's Grasp. You can get Anathema of the Primes to help spam that move from Andariel. And then Hecaton Chasm, which casts the 5 hands in all of the directions from Bartuk. Dreadclaw's Warlock is on the leaderboard, and you can get the Litany of Sable Dagger to get started with that build just by upgrading common daggers to uniques at the cube. It's like a 50-50 chance between that and Rustbit and Dirk. So you can get the Hell Fracture Abyss Warlock. That's also pretty close to the top of the food chain with Warlock, and you can get the Spine of Tathment from the Harbinger of Hatred, aka Mephisto's Puppy Dog. Oh, and most of these builds use either the Beru of the Nameless set, especially for Apocalypse, and then Chains of Horizon, or some combination of the two if they have the Mythic Seal. So I just wanted to say something for people that are trying to decide their builds still, or people that look at the tier lists, and I look at the tier lists. I've found them very helpful in the past and still do today. Classes aren't nearly as unbalanced as they used to be since expansion release, and many classes are viable at what we used to consider S tier if we work at them. Barbarian is significantly, statistically, much more powerful than the rest of the classes. Statistically, Warlock is at the bottom of the list, but it's still fun to play. And when I take a look at these tier lists and I see a bunch of bugged, broken builds at the top, and then Warlock way down at the bottom, I feel some type of way. There's a little cognitive dissonance. The Warlock is the new class. It's supposed to be what most people are playing right now, but they're not. So for those that are still picking or thinking about rolling an alt and want to pick Warlock because they like the new class, but aren't too sure because they're at the bottom of the list, you have my permission. Get started, get one of the uniques. They're pretty easy to acquire, and have fun. It's going to be lit. If you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, press that like button. If you like me, subscribe.